Hey guys, how's it hanging? This is Markelle. Welcome back to my channel and thank you for supporting me. If you are new here, make sure to like and subscribe down below and don't forget to hit the little bell so you can stay up to date with the new videos that I post. So for the fourth day of 25 Days of Fitmas, I wanted to talk to you about workout splits, what it is, why people have them, how you create one for yourself, how you decide which one works best for you, and basically just anything involving that area. And then I will also talk to you about my personal workout split. If any of these things listed sound like something interesting you'd like to know about, then please keep watching. Is a workout split. Basically, it is the muscle groups that you want to work each day of the week when you do work out and how many days a week that you work out. That's essentially what a workout split is. Actually, let me look up the technical term for you. Okay, So the first thing that popped up on Google when I typed what is a workout split is a split routine is when workouts are divided up by muscle groups. Here are some examples. 2-day split, Monday, chest, shoulders, triceps, Tuesday, back, biceps, legs. Mine's different from that, but that's just an example that this gave you. Essentially, a split is how you break up your muscle groups throughout the week. So we're just gonna... How you develop a workout split is basically entirely up to you. Like, it is your body, you do with it what you want to do with it, so you decide your exact workout split and what days or what muscle groups work better on what days for you personally. So I know some people do they'll split lower body and upper body, so like abs, chest, back, arms, shoulders, like everything, upper body on like 3 out of 6 days of the week, or maybe even just like 2 out of the 5 days of the week. It just depends. And then they'll do their lower body the other 2 to 3 days of the week that they're not doing their upper body. Some people split them in to like just one single group on a day. Like, I know personally over the summer I worked out with my friend Eric and we did mostly individual muscle groups. So like Monday we started off with chest, Tuesday we did back, Wednesday we did legs, this just entire lower half basically. Thursday we did shoulders, and then Friday we just did arms, and then I'm pretty positive he did some type of powerlifting something or other on Saturday. I don't know. We didn't end up going 6 days a week usually just because our schedules didn't work out. Me personally, I like to split them up into complementary muscles, and what I mean by this are muscles that are getting used when you're focusing on other muscles. So basically, if you're doing back and biceps and you're doing a movement focused on your back, you're also going to be factoring in your biceps slightly. An example of this would be a lat pull down. You're using your lat muscles, but you're also slightly using your biceps to pull the bar down. It's not really anything that you can like control, like, oh, I don't want to use my biceps at all. It happens. Like, it has to happen for the bar to come down to where it needs to be. So this is personally the way that I like to do it. I prefer complementary muscle groups as opposed to individual muscle groups, or lower versus upper, or just multiple random different muscle groups on certain days. So what I like to do is I start the week off with the day that I don't really like as much as the other days. Like, I'm not saying I don't like it, but I definitely like other days more. So I do chest and triceps on Monday, and usually I'm in the gym about 45 minutes to an hour, I'd say. It just kind of varies on what I do, because I don't really plan exactly what I want to do until I'm in the gym. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this, this, and this. Whereas some other people just like to like literally list out their entire workout, go into the gym, get it done, and get out. I used to do that, but personally, I think I dwelled on how many sets I had already listed myself and focused on that instead of what my body felt like it wanted to do and what I wanted to do. I kind of shied away from that. Now I just kind of give myself like a rough outline in my head before I go in. I don't literally set out sets and reps before I go in. Otherwise, I know I'm not going to get as an effective of a workout as I would like to. Tuesday, I do abs, and more recently I've started to do cardio also on Tuesday, just because I can tell that my heart's kind of starting to like, I don't want to say get unhealthy, but like not as fit as it used to be. I started doing cardio more. I do it 2 times a week now. So usually when I do abs and cardio, I'm in the gym for about 45 minutes. Those are 2 pretty short types of workouts for me typically, depending on whether I do an ab circuit or like sets and reps of abs. It just varies, you know, whatever I'm feeling like that day. Wednesday is probably my, I don't know. Shoulders and legs are it's a close run for which one's my favorite. But Wednesday I do legs because, you know, hump day, you have to do legs Wednesday. I'm just kidding, you don't actually have to do legs on Wednesday. It's just a joke, you know. I do legs Wednesday, and I would kind of consider this a technical 3rd cardio day because legs get your girl winded. Like, whatever reason, I don't know, but they just really get me winded just as much as I would doing like some type of HIIT training or sprints or anything along those lines. More recently I've been compressing it into an hour, but I used to have like an 1.5 to 2 hour leg day, which you can do that if you want to, but I just personally feel like it's a bit excessive. Like, you don't actually need to do legs for 2 hours once a week. Like, if you want to do it, go for it. It's totally your choice, your call. Thursday I do shoulders, which, like I said, legs and shoulders, it's a close running for who has first in my heart, you know. I don't know why, it's just I really like looking at the definition compared to my biceps, because my biceps are small. They're small. And I'm not saying my shoulders are bigger, but you know, working on the shoulders, I really feel like I'm making them get bigger, like get the definition, you know. I don't know, it just makes me feel stronger upper body wise, even though I'm not doing arms. So that's why I really like shoulders. And this is also the day that I do my second, quote unquote, 3rd cardio day. I usually just do a HIIT interval like I would do on Tuesday. So this could be like sprints or just like a circuit or something. Just whatever I feel. Like I said before, this is all about how I feel when I get into the gym and what mood I'm in, basically. Friday rolls around, it's the end of the week, you know. I usually finish with back and biceps just because my back is so stubborn. So stinking stubborn, and I personally, no clue why. I usually do it on Friday just because I have a little bit more time Friday, because it's the end of the week. I'm usually done with homework. I don't really have anything going on Friday nights. I know I'm a loser. But I don't have anything going on, so I just go to the gym for a little bit longer. And this way I can focus on my back a lot more, do more types of movements and exercises and variations and stuff to work on my back. I do back and biceps on the same day because those are also complementary muscles, like I mentioned before, just like chest and triceps are. So I do those together. Biceps, I don't focus on as much as my back. Like I said, my back's stubborn, so I devote most of the time I'm in the gym on Friday to my back as opposed to my biceps. Saturday used to be my 2nd leg day, so I would do 2 leg days in a week. On the first leg day, I would focus on glutes and hamstrings because those were just the 2 things I really wanted to work on leg day, because hamstrings are very important to me. I can't tell you why, I just like how they look. But Saturday, I would make it my 2nd leg day and also focus on glutes, which I already focused on Wednesday, and quads, because my quads were small, like small. It was not a pretty sight. I look back on pictures of myself from like a year and farther ago, or a year or more ago, and I just think, how did this girl play volleyball? How? My quads literally like this big, smaller than my head, like a lot smaller, like there. Okay, not literally, but you know, the quads were small. More recently, I've been trying to lean towards a self-recovery day, and what I mean by this is basically about 30 minutes to an hour of stretching or yoga or just anything along those lines to help my muscles recover from the week that I just put them through. I've so far stuck to that this semester like a maximum of 4 times out of 16 times. So it hasn't really been working. I haven't really had time to do that as much as I'd like to, and I really should, because it's so beneficiary for your muscles for healing and building more muscle in the future. But that's what I would like to do on Saturday, so I consider it part of my split. And then Sunday is just my total recovery day, so I literally do nothing this day unless I know I didn't really do as much through the week as I wanted to. Like yesterday was Monday and I didn't have time to go to the gym, so I might do something on Sunday depending on how I feel. The last thing I would like to talk to you guys about is coming up with your workout split. What do you want to do throughout the week? I started by following somebody else's workout split. It was just something that was more realistic for me to follow since I had basically never had a workout schedule in my life. I started out last year, well, a little bit over a year now, by following other people's workout splits. Like I started off with Heidi Summers, following her workout splits, and I think I followed her workout split for about a month, so like the month of October, because that's when I started working out. I started following Whitney Simmons' workout split, which I absolutely love her. She is such an inspiration. All of her YouTube videos, all of her Instagram posts, everything is just all so inspiring. And I followed her workout split for a pretty long length of time. Pretty sure it was like the end of October when I stopped following Heidi's all the way through to like January, February this past year, like you know, the past January, February, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. That's when I stopped following hers and just kind of made my own and kind of stuck to my own and how I wanted to do my workouts, because now I was more experienced. I actually knew some more movements. It was just a lot easier to go into the gym and be like, okay, I want to do this, this, and this, and I'm going to work these muscles on these days of the week. So if you're a beginner, it's probably going to be easier to follow somebody else's split until you feel like you really have a grasp on what you're trying to accomplish, and it makes it easier to set future goals. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope it really educated you on workout splits and mostly how to make your own, where to start if you're a beginner. Like nobody really knows. That's how I started learning. Like I just got on YouTube and literally just Googled workouts. I was like, I don't know what to do. I knew muscle groups, like that's basically all I knew. Looked up a bunch of things, found some people I really liked, and just kept watching their channels, and every time they had a new video, like I turned on the post notifications. Do it for me. And every time they posted a video, I would go watch it because I was so excited to see what the next thing I could do or like improvement I could make to myself. I just really became obsessed with fitness in and of itself. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe and hit the little bell so you can stay up to date with 25 Days of Fitmas. Don't forget to go follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I will have them both in this corner down below, and I will also have them in the description box below. I will see you tomorrow on the 5th day of 25 Days of Fitmas.